So this series of sculptures that I'm showing here at 154 are a series called the Healing Devices, and these are sculptures that are meant to be part of the solution, part of a spiritual solution to the problems that we're dealing with in our society, killing of black people by the police, things of that nature. Which are all things that I document in my other work, in my portrait series, in great detail and, too much pain to myself, and they're sometimes difficult to look at. So this work really is meant to be an antidote to that. It's work that speaks to a solution, to a spiritual solution to these problems that are very practical, but they're very ingrained and they feel impossible to change. I'm really trying to look at solutions from a different vantage point and think about the way that throughout our history as humans we've used belief in higher powers, different forces of nature or the spirit to just deal with the struggles of life and survive. It's always been a part of human nature, and I'm really interested in where artists come into play in this, artisans, where we've always had this sort of role. Part of our role as artists was both to talk about what's going on in the world and reflect that back to our communities and speak about how we feel about these things and offer up ways to change, but I think also a part of what artists do and a role that we have as healers, and I'm really taking that on in this work. It's a big part of my work. Something I'm always thinking about is like, what's the solution? So we know what the problem is, we know what's wrong, and we have people working on that. So what can I do as an artist to help out? And for me, it's these things, it's these sculptures, it's these performances, it's the conversations I have with people when I talk about my work.